All right, so now that we have our dot plot, let's take a look at how we can use these to find the mean, median, mode, and range of the data. Now, I'm going to act as though we don't have listed all the data up here, otherwise we could just do what we were doing yesterday. All right, so I want to look at specifically how we could use the dot plot in order to find these four values. So the first thing you'll notice, I've already circled here this column with the 11 and also the 4. And I'm actually going to get rid of this because for sake of time and ease, we're going to go ahead and just do for restaurant 2. And the reason why I've circled this tallest column is because since I put the dots all on the same level, the tallest column is also going to be the column with the most dots. And that means that 11 occurs the most often, which we were reminded yesterday gives us our mode. Okay, I'm going to write it over here. Mode equals 11. Okay, so the mode is super easy to find on a dot plot. It's just the one with the most dots, which should be the tallest. Okay. The next one, I'm going to go ahead and find the range since that's also really easy to find. The range, if you recall, is the highest value, which in this case was $17, minus the lowest value, which is $8. So 17 minus 8 equals 9. So the range is $9. All the tips fell within that $9 range. Okay? We'll keep working backwards here. The median or the middle score, if you recall, we have 18 different customers. And if you can't remember that, or if you weren't told in the first place, you can always find that just by counting how many dots there were. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. There were 18. So the median is the middle, all right? And since we have an even number of values, that 18th value is going to be halfway between the 9th and 10th one. So I'm going to start from the lowest and just start counting up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So actually, notice that the 9th and 10th scores, and it doesn't matter if you start counting top to bottom or bottom to top, but the 9th and 10th scores are both 11s, all right, and you would have to average them, and since they're the same value, that means our median is 11, okay? The median it's the average of 11 and 11, which is just 11. So we can see the median and the mode are actually the same on this set. Okay. Now, I've left the mean till last because the mean is actually the most involved just because we have 18 values. But the one thing that the dot plot and other things that group these like this help you do is be able to calculate it with a little less writing. Okay, so the mean, rather than just putting 8 plus 9 plus 9 plus 10 plus 10 plus 10 plus 11 and so on, I'm going to put 8 plus, and then there are 2 9s, so I'm going to do 9 times 2. And then there were 3 10s, so I'm going to do 10 times 3. There were 4 11s, so it's 11 times 4. There are 2 12s, so it's plus 12 times 2. There was a 13, a 14. There were 2 15s, so it's plus 15 times 2, plus a 16, and plus 17. Okay, just made it. Now, all of that is getting divided by 18, because that's how many customers we had. All right, so I'm going to scroll down, give ourselves a little more room to work. So now I need to do all the multiplication. PEMDAS says we multiply before we add. So we're doing 8 plus 9 times 2 is 18, plus 10 times 3 is 30, plus 11 times 4 is 44, plus 12 times 2 is 24, plus 13, plus 14, plus 15 times 2 is 30, plus 16, plus 17. Okay, and again, all of that is over 18. So now you can add those up, and those add up to 214. So I have 214 divided by 18, and that comes out to 11. And since we're dealing with money, it's actually 11.88888, so I'll round that to 11.89, or $11.89 was the mean tip at that particular restaurant that night.